Welcome to Ball Talk Deep, where we talk deep about ball. It's Andrade and Irwin back at it again. Ladies and gentlemen, we have another retired, non-retired athlete coming back into the game, and this time it's NBA star Lamarcus Aldridge. After 5 months of retiring with heart concerns after joining the Brooklyn Nets, which we all thought was going to be like this incredible super team, he said, I'm back on a 1 year, $2.6 million deal.
Man, this man desperately wants a ring that badly, huh? You're risking your life.
I mean, based on what we've read, he's been medically cleared by several doctors, including independent ones and ones that are Nets affiliated. And he made sure to go through a bunch of protocols that, to assert to himself and everybody around him that, okay, this is a wise precautionary decision to get back to basketball and be able to handle the regular, rigors of NBA life, NBA career. And
well, look,
like, oh shit.
Well, look, man, if that's the case, man, he went to several doctors, independent doctors, Nets doctors. He still has that fire, to play the game.
Yeah. Which makes sense. Bosch had that fire. Shout out to Bosch.
Actually, yeah, man. That reminded me of Bosch, man. It's unfortunate that Bosch couldn't get that break.
Yeah.
But that's something completely.
He couldn't.
But that's something completely different. With Bosch, the clots happened not once but twice. So it's like, yeah, man. Like, you only get one life, man.
Yeah. So our take is, should he have come back? What does this mean for the Nets? I don't really have a big opinion on whether he should or not, because that's ultimately his decision. He's a grown man. He's 36. From the outside looking in, I'm a little hesitant whether this should be the best decision for him, because, like, damn, if you had these heavy health concerns, legit, not even a year ago, you know what I mean? Less than a year ago, like, is it worth it just to try to chase an NBA championship, which in the grand scheme of things, it doesn't mean much. It's just basketball. You know what I mean? You've made your money. Your family's taken care of. Shit, probably your kids' kids are taken care of. Like, just live a good life. I don't know, run a business and just, figure it out from there. Start your next chapter in your career, in your life. But, yeah, I mean, I can only imagine. I mean, these athletes have worked their entire life to make it to the NBA, then to try to get an NBA championship, try to get a big contract. So, I can only imagine what kind of fire he has under his ass to, like, make this move.
Great point. I mean, like you said, man, he's a grown-ass man, and at the same time, it's not him making that decision. And, he went through several doctors, like I was saying before. And you also got to think about it as well from, you can correct me if I'm wrong, from a macro aspect, in the sense that, don't you think, like, the NBA probably stepped in and say, like, hey, look, we want to be, like, ultra sure. Like, besides, like, because the last thing you want, for not only the Nets, those doctors that cleared them, but the NBA, is to have that black eye. That, Aldridge is playing in the preseason, in the regular.
And something
and
happens.
This guy faints, and God forbid, this guy, like, dies on the damn court. So I think, if anybody has, like, more things to risk besides Aldridge, the doctors as well, for their reputation as well.
Oh, for sure.
If they cleared him, they went through all the protocols. And imagine, man, if you think the protocols for COVID are strict, man, come on, man. That's like baby shit compared to, like, probably like that.
What they have to go through.
Yeah, exactly. So if he cleared, he did everything he has to do. The man feels great. He still had that fire, man. Go for it.
That's true.
And what would it mean for the Nets? I mean, I'm not gonna say, like, shit, it moves, like, the needle a lot, because at the end of the day, the Nets are gonna go as far as Kyrie, KD, and Harden takes them.
Yeah,
that's how it is, man. It's like the same thing that I was seeing something about Chris Broussard. I was talking about DeAndre Jordan, like, oh, how far does DeAndre Jordan move? I'm like, fuck out of here, man. No, man. It's based on your stars.
No, facts.
Aldridge gives him another big man, to have in the rotation, which makes him even more formidable.
I'm not so sure how much the NBA would be involved in a decision like this. My assumption would be that maybe a little involved, just to make sure, like you said, PR motives. Like, okay, we don't want one of our NBA stars to, like, faint or something worse to happen. during a game, but or even just off court, but during an NBA season. You know what I mean? Knowing that
maybe not the NBA so much, but definitely the NBA's Player Association.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, but something NBA affiliated. You know what I mean? But yeah, ultimately, I hope this maybe ends up being like one of those great comeback stories where it's like, damn, Aldridge returns and he becomes a noticeable / significant role player for the Nets, has some big plays down the stretch during the playoffs, and if they ultimately win a championship, like, he'd be recognized like for everything, you know, whatever big moments he had. Because he's only 36. Like, 36 is old, but it's not too old in the NBA these days to be a significant contributor on an NBA championship team. You know what I mean? All you got to do is have your moments. And, like, come on, it's Lamarcus Aldridge. Like, this man can ball. He, especially in today's NBA where there's not too many big men that could stop you down the floor, he can size up a good amount of people these days.
And you saw what happened with Blake Griffin, man. You know, we get that second win, that third win. You know, when you're playing for a contender.
Yeah, and now they got Blake, Aldridge, and Paul Millsap. So it's like, watch out.
Watch out, man.
Watch out.
Oh, I'm so scared. I'm like, nah, man. Heat in 5. What?
Oh, my God.
Bucks in 5. Not bad.
Nah, but I'm pretty sure, man, the Nets are going to come back on a revenge tour this year, man. Like, they're probably, like, waiting for the season to just breeze by and get to the postseason already. Because I'm not taking the Nets lightly this year. I'm pretty sure they're going to have a small chip on the shoulder for not being able to not even just close it out last year, like actually win it all, but also like not even make a conference finals, you know, even with all the injuries and stuff. And yeah, I'm sure that little trio over there has probably had talks like, all right, guys, like we're not playing around this year. Let's fucking go on in. Katie's probably like, Kyrie, no bullshit this year. Harden, fucking get your health right, and we're going all out. And yeah, and I'm sure Aldridge wouldn't have made this move back to the Nets because it's not like he chose any other team. He chose the Nets, which are still objectively probably the favorites in the entire league.
Easily.
As long as that trio is right. So Aldridge wouldn't return to a little bit of risking his health. Like, yeah, he got cleared, but he's still risking his health to try to go for a chip if he didn't believe, like, okay, the Nets again have a legitimate chance to make a real run for
exactly, man. If you're gonna risk it, you know,
you're risking it for the big.
Yeah, make it count, man. You're not gonna go to
title.
You're not gonna go to Sacramento.
Yeah,
I'm like, type shit, man. What the fuck? Like,
imagine.
I'm like, yo, what the fuck? Yeah, I'm announcing my return. I'm gonna go play in Orlando. I'm like, what?
And he could have gone to other like quote unquote favorites or whatever, like a Lakers or even a Heat or a Nuggets, a Jazz, but no, he went back to the Nets, which to me says a lot of how much belief he has in that squad. And I mean, I think we can all agree that like they're the favorites, guys.
Yeah, no shit.
A healthy trio like that, let's not forget who they are.
No one's stopping them, man. The only thing that's stopping them is injuries. But hey,
I don't know, man. Victor Oladipo, Jimmy Butler, Bam Adebayo.
That's cute.
Tyler Hero,
your boy. Look, man. I'll tell you this, man. Aldridge is one player that I'll be rooting for in the Nets, man. I hope he seems like he's a good guy.
I feel you.
You know, I hope for the best. You know, obviously for his health.
I think it would be such a dope comeback story, honestly. So I would be rooting for that to an extent.
Yeah.
If they're facing the Heat, I'll be like,
go fuck it. No. But anyways, guys, let us know in the comments what you guys think. You think Aldridge made the right decision? You think he made the wrong decision?
Are you gonna be supporting Aldridge from afar on the Nets, besides your NBA team? And if you were Aldridge, would you have returned, risking your health to try to go for a title run? Remember, it's a minimal risk at this point because he did get all the proper protocol cleared.
Exactly. And let us know obviously why. You know, we would love to hear that. Either way, appreciate all the love and the hate. You guys already know. Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, all podcast streaming platforms. Before we sign it off, 85% of y'all that are watching this are not subscribed. Let's do something about it. I know we can do it. We'll catch you guys soon. For now,
take
later.
care.